It's a beautiful world here in Barney Bear's channel.
Hi, my name is Barney, and this channel is all about transgender and crossdresser.
Hello, good day, good mga kabarnians. For our special episode for today, we have this amazing transgender woman, Miss Sativa, that will share her horrible childhood and being a transgender adult. I know that this is some kind of very important to listen, that we may be able to know the life of a transgender woman. Meanwhile, before that, please do consider to like, subscribe, share this one to all of your friends, and don't you ever forget to leave a comment below. And if you want to be part of this growing family, well, there's a join button below. Click that one and follow the instructions. Now it is our time to listen to her. There she is.
I'm 24 years old. I have been working since I was 14. I had a horrific childhood, and I've never really shared that with the people around me. So no one really knows like the things I went through as a teenager. And I realized as I'm getting older how those things have like trickled down. Honestly, being trans on top of that, I just would never wish the things I went through on anyone, and I just feel so alone all the time, and I can't explain to people because I am the way I am, because there's like a million different reasons, you know. And being 14 and working 2 jobs, like I started, I worked at a restaurant. That was my first job, and I was a dishwasher and a server at 14. And then I got a second job because my dad was just like high, and I started working at a factory at like 5 in the morning till 8 o'clock. And this was definitely illegal. Then I'd go to school, and then I'd work after, and I started paying rent because my dad couldn't pay. And hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to dial it back for a second. But yeah, essentially, like, I'm working 2 jobs at 14. I'm figuring out my identity and who I want to be. And my dad is just being verbally abusive to me every day. And I have a semi-okay relationship with my dad now, but like being called slurs every day and having to work so much at such a young age and try to maintain school. And, you know, as the grades went on, I definitely slipped with my GPA, and I was always a really good student. And my mom, it's just been such an estranged relationship with her, and my mom is just like a lost soul and is just like falling off the deep end. But like, I realized those dynamics with my parents like affect my work relationships, they affect my personal relationships, from friends to dating, and I am just convinced that I will probably be alone for the rest of my life. And I think I've accepted that for the most part, but it doesn't mean that at times it's not lonely, because it definitely is. But I became like my own support circle, and I've always been the one that's had my own back. Like, I got my first apartment at 17. I've maintained work since then. I make good money now, but I work 65-hour work weeks, and that's all I do. I don't have a social life. I don't date, and I feel like I've achieved a lot of things that I wanted as a teenager. Like, I have a nice car, I have my own apartment, I make good money, I have nice bags, everything I own is name brand, and I have a 401k, I have a savings. Like, there's so many things that I've accomplished, and I'm so proud of myself for, because just based on my circumstances, you would think I would have never been able to achieve the things I have been able to achieve. But at the same time, it's like I feel like I've hit a peak, and I still have no fulfillment. I have like no one to like share a lot of the good with, and I think that sometimes it just sucks. It just really fucking sucks to not be able to, for anyone to like appreciate all the work I put in. And I feel like with the trans component, like, you're constantly pleading your case to people. Like, especially when you're dating, like, people will know you're trans, and it's just like that, like, you're immediately like a no. It doesn't even matter if you're like pre-op, post-op, whatever, had the surgeries. Like, just that one thing alone is just like, bye. Like, and I get it, people have preferences, and that's completely fine, but I think it's just really exhausting having to convince people you're a normal person and you're a good person. Oh, I'm such an ugly crier. I don't know. Like, this just can't be like what life is about. Like, just working and working and working and not being able to, I don't know, like, live. I don't even know what the point of this video is, but yeah, all I do is have mental breakdowns every day because I just, like, hate the way I'm living, and I don't know. I guess I guess this is what it is, you know, and it's just whatever, but at least I have Starbucks, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so that's just an inner scope of Sativa Moon's life. So yeah, it's not all cute, and people think I'm superficial because I have like designer things and whatever, but no, I'm a normal person, and it's like I'm a BBL baddie, but I have no type of fulfillment. So just know it's not always what it seems. So thank you guys for watching. So hopefully you guys have some advice, but
Hello, hello, it's a beautiful world here at Bonnie Bear's channel. Welcome.
Hi guys, this is Rika, and don't forget to subscribe
Subscribe now to Barney Bear's channel. Anak ko yan.
Raise your flag.